damn.
Yeah, really good. Psychological.
I have to say Red Heat. I love Red Heat. I should put it on my top 5, but I love Red Heat. Another good buddy movie I enjoy.
So like I say Tango and Cash. Oh wait, Tango and Cash, Showdown with Tokyo, then like Lethal Weapon, and then Lethal Weapon 3. Because I think that's underrated as a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
But going back to the features, there should definitely be a better DVD. I know when this film came out, it didn't make much money at the box office, but I don't think that's no reason to put out a better DVD or Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Look how many bad movies get special editions. Like Batman and Robin and.
Especially bad buddy cop movies like the fucking Ride Along and 21 Jump Street. No, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Tango and Cash deserves a better Blu-ray. I think it'll be better on Blu-ray with the features we mentioned. Come on. We need these type of movies again, especially buddy cop movies, because buddy cop movies are mostly comedies now. Yeah, back then they had comedy, but they balanced it with the grittiness and the drama. Because 48 Hours led the way for that. Of course, onto Miami Vice and Lethal Weapon and Tango and Cash. We need that again. We need that balance instead of just comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. And the last question: overall thoughts on Tango and Cash?
I'm gonna start because I love this movie to death. It's my favorite buddy movie. Tango and Cash, I don't remember having so much fun in any buddy movie. I know I had fun with Lethal Weapon and 48 Hours, but Tango and Cash, it took it far beyond all what you usually see in buddy movies. It was like something you would see a tongue-in-cheek TV show in the 80s, like with Knight Rider, with the A-Team. Of course, I've seen with the RV. Kurt Russell and Stallone, they're great together. The back and forth with them, they pulled it off. They hate each other at the end, but it really makes you want to root for them and get their credibility back to regain their popularity in the police force and everything. And they pull it off so very well. They're a two-man army. Tango and Cash is a classic. You had a great villain. And Jack Palance, a very sadistic villain. Yeah, I really enjoyed that plot story with the sister. Kind of like the brotherly type love triangle. I would have loved to see what else they would have done with that with a sequel. Who knows? Maybe we'll still get a sequel. Stallone still is hanging in there. Kurt Russell still hanging in there. I still believe there's hope for a sequel. And Tango and Cash, I just love this movie to death. It's just a fun buddy action movie that we need again, that we need to see more again. I still have hope for a movie like this. Tango and Cash is a total classic, most definitely.
For me, man, it was a great, I want to say coming of age in a way, because I was 9 or 10 when I saw it. So for me, it's all about that era, remembering that era of going to the video store when I was really young, first setting out to the video store on my own, and just that whole heyday of of new Stallone stuff coming out, it was such a different movie for its time. So to me that was great.
It was a perfect movie to end that era with a bang, because the 80s was the perfect time for those movies.
And like I was saying before, it was great to see Sly in a different type of movie. Great to see Kurt in a different type of movie. I've been looking back on it. Actually, after watching it tonight, looking back on it, I don't think back then I gave it enough credit, because I was coming off of the big blockbuster Stallone movies when I was very young. So maybe back then I took it for granted a little bit more. But I can definitely, after watching it again now, there's a lot of things I can pick up, cinematography wise. I think it was a lot of it was very beautifully done. A lot of the edits and stuff. Just watching it now, there's a lot more things I kind of picked up on that I didn't think about back then. It definitely stands. It still stands as a great movie.
Yeah, agreed. When it comes to the buddy cop genre, this is definitely on the top of my list. the two leads of Stallone and Kurt Russell, they work well together. They have great chemistry, great rapport, and it's great casting. I mean, Stallone is playing a different role as a city cop, but he kicks ass when he has to. Kurt Russell is more of a renegade, Jack Burton, but it's a pair that works, and a great villain in Jack Palance. And that was a great year for him with Batman. Great score by Harold Faltermeyer. You know, just fun action scenes, just great gunplay. It's all practical. You know, good supporting cast from Terry Hatcher, Michael J. Pollard, Jeffrey Lewis, Brian James. A lot of cool faces in this film. You know, Robert Zadar. And like Wild Man Beyond says, you know, this film ended the year with a bang. And while the critics didn't like the film, it didn't make a lot of money when it came out. But when it comes to action films and Stallone films, I think it's underrated in some way. I think it deserves more recognition today. It deserves a better DVD and Blu-ray. There's a lot of things to like here, and it definitely caps off the 1989 year with, you know, again with a bang, and just a great action film. And it's definitely underrated too when it comes to the buddy cop genre. You see more people talk about Lethal Weapon more and Rush Hour more. I forgot about Rush Hour.
Yeah.
And so, but Rush Hour is still great. I love Rush Hour 1 and 2. But I think Tango and Cash deserves the same amount of talk. I mean, more people today talk about The Heat or Ride Along more. I'm like, what about Tango and Cash? You know, this film deserves it.
Talk about 21 Jump Street, of course, whatever, but Tango and Cash deserves it, yes.
Definitely.
And
but, I mean, just think about it. By this time, you had, you know, two of the greatest actors, Stallone and Kurt Russell, you put them in this film together. You know, it's unfortunate that it didn't make much money when it came out. It deserved to make more money. It deserved a sequel. It would have been fun to see a sequel. So, Tango and Cash is classic. Just a lot of things you can say about the film, even though it was in disarray as far as production. It had a lot of problems behind the scenes, but the ultimate product, the finished product, was a very fun, entertaining action flick.
And I found it looked a lot better than $55 million. It looked better than the budget. And one question I have is, you think since they did Lock Up the same year, that prison sequence, do you think it was the same? Do you think it's the same prison in New Jersey, or do you think it's a different prison?
I'm not sure. I didn't read anything of that. Like, I didn't find any information.
If they did, that would have been awesome, because Stallone ended that year with a bang, 1989, like I said. And of course, speaking of ending it with a bang, that the last scene, you have the explosion. The whole place blows up. So it shows you right there. They wanted to end the air with a bang by having the last shot of the movie go up in a bang.
They get the high five shot.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Bad cop, worst cop, home team.
Yeah.
And the great 80s music, man, going out.
That's the one I got, baby.
That great arena rock sound. But it would be cool if that was the same prison they filmed Lock Up in. I wonder.
I didn't think about that.
I'm going to look that up. Let's see if I can figure that out.
Yeah.
Since it's in the same year, you know, I would have thought.
It could have, honestly, there's a possibility. I mean, but I just want to thank y'all for listening. I want to thank you both, Matt and Wild Man Beyond, for joining me on this one.
It was a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
Always a pleasure. You have no idea how a treat this is for me. This is my favorite buddy movie, and I'm so glad to do something like this after all these years, praising this film. It really deserves more. I love this movie to death, most definitely. And I gotta say one thing before we say goodnight. Like the compliments of Cash. Welcome to America.
Yep. This fucking sucks.
That Scarecrow can talk English.
English 101.
That was gold. Gold.
Oh man, I was trying to think of more quotes from my film. Oh man.
Glorious. So I'll see you guys at Contra. We'll make a date for that.
We'll definitely talk about it.
Mm-hmm. That'd be very cool. I know it's one Isaiah wanted to do for a long time now.
I still want to do the supporting Rambo thing. We gotta get into that, most definitely. That would be fun.
Maybe we could do them both at the same time.
Yeah,
both at the same time.
But again, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. I hope you liked the video, and go watch Tango and Cash if you haven't seen it. Please.
Classic.
Awesome.
Enough of the ride-alongs. Enough of the ride-alongs. Driving in 21 Jump Street. Go to the drive along in the RV with Tango and Cash. Fuck Ice Cube.
Have a good one, guys.
See you in the stars.
Later.
All right, that's good. That's good.
All right, man.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was awesome,
boys.
Well, let me ask you guys, since you're both up here right now, and do you want me to put up the video as soon as possible? What do you?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, if you can put it up right after we go off, that's fine. Wherever, it's up to you.
Okay, because like I said,
I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see it.
It might be another week before I get that program to kind of, and I would fluff it up as far as the looks and edits and stuff. But if I can work with the program I have right, Movie Maker, the best way I know how, I'll try to put it up as soon as possible. It's up to you guys.
No problem. You can put it up right now, and maybe when you get that new software, we can come up with more special stuff for the other stuff we can talk about later.
Okay. But I mean, we got to do this again. I know you talked about doing Contra, so.
Oh yeah.
Set a date.
Yeah, I'll free up next week. It should be easier for me for the next couple of days. So. Or the next week should be easier.
You, Matt, you got to watch Matt's show, because the people he gets on the show, he had Stephen Chang, the guy who tortured Rambo in The Flash of First Blood. He talked with David Morrell. He talked with the guy Clinton, the National Guard from First Blood. The Clinton, the guy who didn't. He had to be back in the drugstore tomorrow. Yeah. He found a lot of people.
Julia Nixon. Julia Nixon wrote in. Matthew Marsden. Actually, I'm in talks to get him back. Actual talking on the show, but he wrote in. But I'm in talks for him, and Andy Davis is coming back too. A couple more people. I'm trying to set up a round table for me, Isaiah, and Craig. So if we can figure out how to do a 4-way, I'll throw you in, John, for David Morrell for the next.
I would love to talk to him.
Yeah, because I was reading earlier, I was looking up on Google. It says you can have up to 10 people on Skype if it's not video. But I don't know if that would cost extra or something.
And we're still working on maybe actually talking with Stallone.
Yeah, I'm working on that one. Hopefully, I'm gonna know probably next week. So when my sister gets back. She left today for vacation, so when she gets back, she'll probably have some news, or she might send me some news while she's in Florida. So,
That's cool.
I'm hoping, and as long as he doesn't charge me for it, I'll do it.
Just make sure you have plenty of orange juice and dim mama lighting.